King of the Road.
It's the 200th King of the Road show. I'm Jim King. By the way, we're planning a 5th season kickoff celebration this summer at Starvin' Marvin's Bar and Grill in Beaumont, and we'd love everyone to be there. Stay tuned for more details. Speaking of Starvin' Marvin's, the brand new Bar and Grill on Beaumont's 11th Street features Jimmy and David Lee Kaiser on Thursday, June 17th. Blue Edmondson will appear at Starvin' Marvin's Bar and Grill on June 26th, and Starvin' Marvin's is planning a big July 4th celebration starring the band Perry. By the way, July 4th is also Marvin Atwood, a.k.a. Starvin' Marvin's birthday. Oh, and don't forget that you can keep up with all the local concerts and other area entertainment on the all-new JimKingOfTheRoad.com. Be sure to visit our contest page and register yourself for some cool prizes, including gift certificates to Carrabba's Italian Grill in Beaumont and memberships to World Gym Beaumont. In fact, the first person to sign up for Carrabba's or World Gym at the conclusion of this program will win a gift certificate. That's the all-new JimKingOfTheRoad.com. Coming up later in the half hour, we'll look in the rear view at the 25th Annual Texas Crab Festival at Gregory Park in Crystal Beach. But first, ride shotgun with me as we cruise back to Big Daddy's Live Crawfish in Bridge City.
For the biggest and freshest live crawfish in Southeast Texas, cruise to Big Daddy's Live Crawfish in Bridge City. Big Daddy's Live Crawfish sells wholesale and retail and also has plenty of purged mudbugs. When it comes to large live crustaceans, nobody beats Big Daddy's Live Crawfish on Bessie Heights Road near Bridge City, west of 1442.
Big Daddy has really grown. I mean, for the time that I've known you, you've leased a lot of new land and you purchased a lot of acres to expand your business. You've got a big purging operation going now.
Yeah.
That is something you've added recently.
Yeah, we used to buy our purged crawfish.
But now Big Daddy's Live Crawfish purges the crawfish themselves with fresh water.
When you put salt in it,
Again, you kill it.
they do it one time, the dyeing process starts, and that's all they're going to do. They're going to purge it one time. So if you keep flushing with fresh water, they continue to purge themselves. Salt water kills them. They're not a saltwater creature.
Do people use salt water?
A lot of people, and that's just been a common deal that people have always used salt water to purge, but that's not what you do. It starts shutting their organs down to where they don't purge. They'll do it one time, and then when their organs start shutting down, they won't purge anymore. But if you continue to put fresh water on them, drain it, put fresh water on it, so the water stays clear enough, then they're semi-purged, and you go ahead and cook them.
Oh, and speaking of cooking the little critters, Big Daddy shared his secret recipe with us. Don't tell Big Daddy that I gave it to you. Step 1. Bring water to a boil and add a large bag of powdered crawfish boil, a large bottle of liquid boil, 3 sticks of butter, 3 large onions, and 4 squeezed lemons. Step 2. Stir and let boil for 20 to 30 minutes to allow seasoning to cook into water. Step 3. Put crawfish in pot and bring to boil for 4 to 5 minutes. Then turn off the fire. Push 1/2 gallon of ice into crawfish and let sit for 4 to 5 minutes, then serve. Step 4. For the next batch, put 1 small bag of powdered crawfish boil and 1 small bottle of liquid boil, 1 stick of butter, 1 onion, and 2 squeezed lemons, then repeat cooking process. Step 5. Repeat number 4 for each batch. Do not put any seasoning on crawfish after they are cooked. And again, don't tell Big Daddy I gave you his secret recipe.
Todd Landry, a.k.a. Big Daddy. And you do have big crawfish. You're famous for your lobster-like crawfish.
We really do. This year, what's fascinating is the ponds, and it's due to a lot of the rain we had, are biggest I've seen since I've been in business. Our pond crawfish that we are getting are extremely big.
What's the biggest crawfish you've seen out here?
I'd say 7.5 inches to the tail.
That big?
Yeah.
And the basin will be kicking in pretty soon. We always get nice crawfish out of the basin. But it's really fascinating to see over the years how the product changes from year to year due to the weather. And it was a slow start, and I'd had an interview a while back, and a lot of people were saying it was going to be a bad year.
Yeah.
And I kept telling them it's not going to be a bad year. It's going to be a slow year, but it's not going to be a bad year. And we hit it right on the mark. It's not a bad year at all. It's going to be a really good year. It's just the cold weather had slowed it down to get started.
that extend the crawfish season further out?
Yes, as long as we don't get too hot too fast and it's not happening, I think we'll probably go in through the end of July all the way into August this year. I know my pond's real healthy right now. That's the benefit of having your own pond, and you're able to see what your ponds are doing, and it tends to help me figure out what's going to happen for the year. You know, I'm not left high and dry. I don't really know how the year's going to be, but having the own pond kind of benefits us a little bit, you know.
One thing's for sure, whatever the crawfish season brings, the best crawfish will always be at Big Daddy's Live Crawfish near Bridge City on Bessie Heights Road, just west of 1442. Remember, Big Daddy's Live Crawfish sells the biggest, freshest crawfish wholesale and retail. Stop in to see Big Daddy soon or call 409-670-8821. Tell him King of the Road sent you. Coming up next, we'll look in the rear view at the recent Texas Crab Festival at Crystal Beach.